Hello everyone and welcome to episode 12 of Life and Times with Indeed. Oh my. Well, today I have my little friend here beside us. He's looking sad, and that's for a very specific reason, because today I'm going to announce that we are changing real estate. Yes, this is the last time we will be in this beautiful well, not the last time. We'll still have to move a crap load of crap out of here, but we are changing location. Knight of Tempest and I have decided to start our own place together, and we are designing it not too far from here, but it's going to be super secret and hush hush and shh and everything, so you cannot say a word to anyone. Yes, we are going to start up another building, and we're going to transport all of this wonderful equipment into it. So, without further ado, let's continue with the update. Now, there has not been much of a change. A little bit of upgrades, some elevators here, huzzah, and everything. Changed this in here for the wheat and stuff, get stuff situated. But that's really about it. I was going to dabble with some bees and such, So yeah, he's just gonna sit here. I get him set up. He's kind of a new addition, He's gonna have the little harvester here, harvest away at his ink sacks, and they will slowly but surely increase in here. I'm at 195 of them, haha. So I was thinking, do a little bit of the bees, some gendustry in here. I got plenty of wool and stuff now. So let's just see here. Not dundustry, gendustry. So I've got all the machines kind of built for it. Just kind of gotta get things set down, but just moving around. I've been kind of tending to Night Space. He's been kind of a little on the AFK side with a few things. Come on, got some coal built up there. I've got wood. Everything's just kind of building up. Everything else is pretty status quo. We've already moved over all the oreberry bushes to the new base, so I've set this up here for some circuit making for the gendustry stuff. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So I was thinking, a couple other little things here. A couple of alloy smelters just kind of hanging around, and induction fluid transporters or magnet crucibles, stuff like that. I was just kind of thinking, maybe you guys might want to learn a little about your gracious YouTube video person here, who gives you these lovely videos and keeps you entertained during the 20-odd minutes that we do these for. So, give you a little info about myself. My name is Brendan, and I'm actually Canadian. I'm from Nova Scotia originally, a very small town in Nova Scotia. Grew up there for most of my life. I'm now currently located in Toronto, and I am a network and server administrator for a large bank within Toronto. He's got a bunch of stuff planted. Trees growing like mad here. Other than that, I am married, wife, and one child. Little guy, 4 years old. Just started junior kindergarten this year, so lots of fun. Lots of entertainment they are at that age. Not really sure what other things is there to tell. I got some stories, some good childhood stories and things like that I could tell, but definitely not enough time in this video. I'll wait till we get moved into the new place over there, and I'm starting to set up things like bees and such, and share a story or three with you. That's pretty high up, right? That is pretty high up. Not really much, just kind of the little bit of basic information. I went to school in Nova Scotia for a community college, didn't go to university. Community college graduate here. For those of you watching from the United States or the UK or or any other place, Australia. Uh, community colleges are probably a little different than what you're used to them being. Um, Community college that I went to in Nova Scotia was actually doesn't give you a degree, it just gives you another type of diploma. Um, Kind of, just went there, did the basic, I wouldn't necessarily say basics, but it was kind of a more of a hands-on sort of learning than it was, the go out and learn all the theory behind everything and not actually touch a computer sort of deal. So the training they gave you there, a lot of it was really good stuff. Um, oh crap, that hurt. So just did. I started out doing programming, but the way they did the course is basic here. So you learn some programming, some networking, some server side, some web design, and then you went into a specialty. I went in and I was doing programming. I thought I was doing great because they were doing Visual Studio, which is all object-oriented programming, and I thought I was doing fantastic in there, and the programming was easy. And I went in to do the other types of languages, and I I remember the first month in school, we were trying to do a little program for temperature conversions and other types of things like that. It was just simple programs like that, and I got stuck on a code and I couldn't get it to compile right. And I'm going through the code, looking at the error messages, hunting through the code, and I couldn't figure it out. Sitting there for 4 hours, couldn't figure it out, beating my head off the table trying to figure it out. And teacher comes over and goes, "What's the problem?" I said, "I can't get this to work, can't get this to compile." And he goes, "Oh, well, that's no problem." Oh, I went too far. He disappeared. That's the problem with the squid farm. You have to be right on top of it. He goes, "Oh, let me see. Oh, comma there, not a period." Boom. That was it. Straw that broke my back. I switched the next semester from networking or from programming over to servers and networking, and I missed a few courses, so I had to go back for a third year because I missed the first semester, and you know, got everything sorted out, and now that's what I do. Build servers, construct networks, do server side support, SAN support, VMware virtualization. I do kind of a jack of all trades and still do some programming. I do some scripting and such like that, stuff that's for the administrative side more so than anything. Ow, that hurts. It hurts. That was, for some of you that don't know, that's the sludge boiler. He boils the sludge that comes out of your harvester and turns it into stuff. He turns it into things like dirt and podzol and sand, red sand, gravel, clay blocks, which is fantastic. Netherrack, soul sand, ash, decaying wheat, peat, and mycelium, however the hell you pronounce that. The stuff from the mushroom land. Which actually, I don't think I've seen that biome in here. It's kind of weird. I don't seem to have found it yet or had one generate it. But that's kind of me. I got some funny little stories of my childhood and growing up in small town Nova Scotia, and the different little things that I've noticed between the city and such here. But for now, I think that little intro is good. I mean, if you got any questions, you wanna hear about about my days and my small town life, by all means, please post them in. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Moving on to kind of a couple extra changes. Expanded this 2 more rows. Now we didn't actually meet the Emmy challenge that was given to us for a week or so ago. Sarusa gave us for the 400 patterns. We actually made it to about 256 patterns, actually. Good even binary number. And we got about that high, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. It was just I was doing other things like base tours and regular stuff and life and all that regular real life crap that gets in the way when you try to do recordings and try to keep up with things. So it wasn't too bad. I'll give you a quick little glimpse of something we're building, where the new house is going to be. I'll give you the orbital view of it, but I'm not giving you any details onto it though in the episode 13 and as we move forward, they will be recorded out of that base. So it's not like you're not going to see what we're going to do with it. That's for sure. So let's just go over and take a gander of what we have over there. As you can see, we've extended the train tracks a fair bit. We've got tracks going to a lot of different people's places. But yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is going to be the new building. This one single square. That's it. Nothing else. That's all it is. Yeah, and that hole in the middle. Yeah. Don't get any ideas. I mean, if you look down in this hole, I mean, there's nothing down here. We don't have a giant area all cleared out for potential building of things down here. No, we don't have anything like that. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, there's no way we're going to do anything with whatever's going to be down there. So that was your sneak peek. That is all you get. That is all you're entitled to. Yes. So that will be the new facility. Again, that is being constructed by Knighted Tempest and myself. So we're also going to look at taking another area off of that, another 3x3 chunk area, and going to be doing farms there. So probably off to the side, terraform it down a little, flatten it out, and have things like tree farm for charcoal, bee area up top, and things like that. Get some different power sources going as well. Other than the typical tree farm and charcoal setup we have, we're probably going to do things like, I don't know, probably look into a couple other things like maybe lava generators and redstone generators and things like that. So see how those goes. I mean, we might be able to get enough bees to produce enough redstone to do a heated redstone generator. No, you get like 10 or so sets of bees going, and they go going in a nice little family, and you get them producing enough redstone, they might be able to keep up with keep a generator going. Keep backup power, just hook it up to the Emmy and power that up. Always an option. I mean, if you had magical crops, that would be the best thing to do, because you could actually have a redstone magical crop farm producing redstone. Though again, if you had a big enough ender lily farm, you could actually harvest and plant the ender lilies and have the ender lily generator produce power for you, because apparently that produces a significant amount of power. Yeah, I think that produces a significant amount of power for like one ender pearl. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it does a wee bit there, so that could be an option too if you had a big enough ender lily farm going and had it constantly going through. You could have that producing power. The only thing I don't like about these generators is that they don't have a redstone control to them. Oops, wrong way. Redstone control to them, so you can't turn them off and turn them on to conserve charcoal. So they're always running, they're always pumping out energy, which is kind of annoying. Wish you could control them a little better. But I mean, if you were to go with the thermal expansion, which you can control, your steam dynamo is steam may be pumped in instead. Yeah, so generates energy, requires hot fluid, so that's a lava generator. Compression, that's fuel. Reactant, solid and whatever. Extracts flux from various objects. Yeah, so that one there, the reactant generator, I think that one is the biofuel one. I can't remember. One of them is biofuel. But I mean, if you were to use steam, you'd need so many of them. I guess if you pumped water into them with... requires water and salt fuel. Makes them pump steam in instead. So yeah, if you just hooked a reservoir up to them and pumped them full of water, and then put charcoal in. Yeah, you could do it with that. That should be no problem. That might be the better option to find out, because if they produce 80 RF a tick, right? But that just means that I would need 4 of them to produce that amount. So 4 of them for every one of these. I got 3 of these, so that's 12 of those generators I need to replace these. But at least it would give me the ability to control the fuel and conserve the fuel better. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll change that up when we get to the new base. Because I will show you this. I'll go back and I'll show you this. One of the things we have going in the new home is, I'll show you the power room area. I'll show you the different areas of it, but I won't tell you what we're basing the theme off of. Let's get down here. So this is the power generation room for now. Right now we're just using oil, turning it into the refined stuff here, and we got the compression dynamos here, which are just going to do that, and they're producing what? Maximum 80 RF a tick. So yeah, so right there, that's one of my generators set right there. So I'm also using the radiant luminant lamps, which is what's going to be down here in this room. This room down here, with all of its lights all over the place, this is going to be the new Emmy room. So we're just going to go with it from there, and I think we're going to bring the whole Emmy system down here, set it up in here. We'll file it off in rows. I'm just trying to think of a way to get this set up. Have automation of machines over here. Have the rows of the thingajigs, you know, with the whatchamacalls. It's in the who's, it's in the whatsits. Yeah, that thing. The molecular chambers and interface setups here, and then they'll be piped off and cabling over to the ME controller, which would be a nice little brain here, and then everything will go off to the side, and we'll need tons of power and capacitor banks and all kinds of fun stuff around here to keep it all power. But I think it'll be neat once it gets set up. So that is pretty much it. We got crap loads of resources in here still to come out. We got the whole ME system to move over. So there's lots of work to do, lots of stuff to be changed. And it's going to be a complete changeover. So this house will soon be disappearing. But the Mickey and Donald will stay if the house does completely disappear. These two will stay. They're here. They're given to me by Collie. And Collie is a good guy. And we'll leave his wonderful designs right here for him. Look. If I needed to, I had a couple blocks of obsidian here if I needed it. I got hard up enough. I had obsidian for the eyes. Maybe he stole them from my portal. Maybe. I can see Mickey's bum. That was just a really cool job. He did good on those. So, yeah, kind of just taking her as we go and getting it set up, and keeping the ender lilies and stuff growing. I think we're doing good. So that's it for this base as it stands now. We'll get some stuff moved out, get it cleaned up, get it organized a bit better, and we'll end up going from there. So again, any questions you have, you want to hear some stories or have questions about me or where I'm from, or things you want to know, like you know, my favorite color, you know, blue, yeah, you know, other things like that, let me know. It's all about you getting to know me and me getting to know you, my wonderful viewers. So thank you very much for watching. I think that's good for a little update we got here. I got what? I wanted to keep it kind of short. So we're looking at, I don't know, about 21 minutes. Yeah, it's not a bad little update. it was just meant to be an update to come in here and have a little chat, tell you a little bit about myself and what the plans are. And I'll come back in a couple days um, with kind of an update of how the move went and, you know, some building, and then we'll get into bees. Once we get the new place situated and we're over there, I think I'll start working on the bees. I got all the machines, everything's all ready. I have 20... Ooh, excuse me, it's been a long day. I have 20 industrial apiaries set up and ready to go. 20 of these set up, and we're going to get them all going. We got the advanced mutators, we got the mutagenic production, so we're going to get it all going. We're going to get some bees bred, we're going to get the different types going. I don't want to be taking bees from night. I want to do the bees on my own. I want to walk you guys through doing the bees, and as we go through the bees and we get them all situated and we start breeding out the different ones, you know, I'll tell you a couple stories. You know, I'll tell you the one with the old Southern Cross. Nah, that's just a song. Right? So, you know, we'll have some fun with it. So, again, thank you very much for watching this quick little update video. I'll be back in a couple days after we get the base moved over. And look forward to hopefully getting a stream up this weekend. So keep your eyes out for that. If you want, follow me on Twitch. It's Brenbren26 on Twitch, same as my in-game name. Oh, it's just me and Night On anyway. Same there as my in-game name, Brenbren26. So that's twitch.tv/Brenbren26. Go and give me a subscribe there. You'll get a notification when I pop up a stream, and maybe we'll do some streaming of running around the base, the new base area, and getting it all built and situated, and we'll do from there. So again, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave your comments in the below. If you like it, hit the like. If you want to keep up to date, hit that wonderful subscribe button. So thank you for watching, and have yourselves a great evening. Beef to you, my good friend. Beef. Beef.